y'all, welcome to my channel. This is the DelRhonda Hood Big 50 story. DelRhonda Denise Hood was born on October 28, 1965 to parents Joanne and Willie Hood Sr. She was held and attended public schools on Detroit's east side, where she was the oldest of four siblings. Growing up, DelRhonda was a very fashionable child. She loved nice clothes and shoes. In fact, her father would buy her a new pair of shoes every Friday, which in her innocent mind meant it was time for the previous pair of shoes to be thrown out. This notion didn't last very long due to her mother finding all her old shoes in the trash. But that didn't stop her from trying to show off her shoes to the boys at school. When she was 5 years old, she tried as hard as continuing to pat her feet on the floor to get the attention she craved from one particular boy. And when he didn't respond to her advances, she clocked him in the head with one of the wooden chairs in the classroom. By the time DelRhonda was 15, she found out she was pregnant with her first child, son Rodney. She never really had much of a childhood herself because she was a mother herself. By the time she was 18, she began to get a taste of the mean streets of Detroit. She began to hang out and become very close with one of the dancers at the local strip club. She quickly realized that her shapely and mature physique was a way she could make quick, easy money. That's exactly what she and her friend did, even to the point where her neighbors recognized the same red limousine would pull up every Thursday in the neighborhood, and DelRhonda and her friend would enter the limo for a short time and exit $2,500 richer. As she got older, she began to be more enticed and drawn in by the quick money and fast life of the drug and gang-filled neighborhood in which she lived. This decision proved to be one she'd never forget. This decision created who we now know as Big 50, the self-proclaimed Queen Scorpio, the baddest female gangster in Detroit. She began to hang out with male gangsters, narcotic dealers, and hustlers, and took the Detroit narcotic game to another level, and business was booming and the money was flowing. So much money was coming in that she was able to afford the finer things in life. She was well respected in the streets, and no one dared to cross her. She had the streets of Detroit on lock. She gave birth to two more children during this time, Eric and Iridasia, who she tried to shelter and keep from the street life she was living. Millions of dollars later, DelRhonda quickly realized that this life was not all glitz and glamour. After being set up and serving time in prison, DelRhonda's health began to decline. She was diagnosed with scoliosis, which is a chronic illness which causes several medical conditions, which she still deals with to this day. Today, DelRhonda Big 50 Hood is still killing the game, but on a totally different level. She continues to have big dreams and has turned her past experiences into passion and purpose. And it's evident through all her endeavors. She's a successful business owner with her own line of feminine products. She hosts a popular radio show called Keeping It 100 with Big 50, which she uses her powerful raspy voice to keep it honest and real, and allows her audience to call in and get first-hand advice on personal issues they're facing. She's a recording artist with her hit single, Do It Like Big 50, that's bumping in the clubs of Detroit. And she even debuted her acting skills, starring in her latest film titled One Last Flip, airing on Amazon Prime. Big 50 attributes all her success to Ifa faith, which she believes in letting her ancestors of the past guide her way through the future. She refuses to let the past dictate where she goes from here. Her latest project has proven that the sky isn't even the limit for her. She's at the top of her game. Big 50 now resides comfortably in the suburbs of Detroit, Michigan, and enjoys spending time with her two grandsons, Kingston 13 and Kamari 11, and also enjoys her hobby of home decorating when she finds the time to do so. Okay, y'all. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.